is Christine Fitzgerald, the high school maths tutor. Today's question is, a function has the rule f of theta equals a cos n of theta. If the amplitude is 3 and the period is 5, find the rule of f of theta and sketch one complete cycle of its graph. So I've written the equation on the paper here, and we know the amplitude is 3, so that can go straight in. The only other part we need to find is n, and we get that from the information on the period. Now there's a formula for period. For sine and cos graphs, it's 2 pi over n, provided you're working in radians, and unless told otherwise, always assume you're working in radians. And the period, we're told, is 5. Now n is the coefficient of the theta or the x, so that's exactly what we need for our n. Solve for n. We'll get 2 pi over 5. So we found n, therefore f of theta is 3 cos, now this times theta, so 2 pi times theta all over 5. Then we need to sketch it, so I'll do that as well. So I've drawn the axes on, save a bit of time, and it's a cos graph with an amplitude of 3, so it will start at 3, and we just want one whole cycle with a period of 5, so one complete cycle will be back at 5 again, back up at 3. And it's a cos graph, so it's going like that. Now to work out the spacing, we just divide it up evenly. It's the easiest way. So it will be at the bottom when it's halfway, so in line with 2.5. And it will cross the axis at half of that distance. So half of 2.5 is 1.25, and 1.25 back from 5 is 3 3/4. So I can mark those and I'll label them fully at the end. Now to sketch that graph, we've got all the main points there to guide us, so you can fill in the shape of a cos graph. And to make it easy to read, I will label all the main points. If you get a question like this in any homework or assessment task, just follow the instructions in the question on what points you need to label. So firstly, the axes are labelled with the numbers, and the axes are labelled with what they are measuring. You would often label any axis intercepts with coordinates, so that is 0, 3. This is, now it was 1.25, 1.25, 0. This is 3 3/4, 0. I'll label the end point, 5, 3, and 2.5, -3. That's probably more than what you would be asked for in any given question, but it helps you understand the kinds of points that may need to be labelled. So that's all. If you have any questions, please post a comment. Thank you for listening. Bye.